know what's really disgusting? These cockazoids doing drugs and passing out in front of their kids, in front of babies, in front of toddlers. And this is another trend that is happening all over the country. A lot of times, this is how they get their children taken away from them. They are found passed out in homes or in cars or even on the streets when they got their children in strollers and they're passed out. Um, and it's another reason why the foster care system in America is booming with all of these white kids now. They are now the number one child in foster care in America. And that's another way, and you can tell who the drug addicts are. They're, without a shadow of a doubt, caucasoids. Two women accused of overdosing in SUV with babies inside in Boynton Beach. And guess where these women met? In rehab. They met in rehab and then met up outside of rehab to get high. Like I said, rehab, it's hard for them to beat this opioid addiction. Very difficult. The vast majority of them go right back to the drug within a week after getting out of rehab. And it probably is the reason why Donald Trump don't want to give any money to any type of treatment if he declares it a national emergency. He only wants to fight it on the street level only. Two South Florida women were arrested Thursday after they were found overdosing on heroin inside an SUV while their two babies were in the back seat, authorities say. According to arrest reports, Christian O'Connor, 27, of Coral Springs, and June Schwinhart, 28, of Lake Worth, were found unconscious inside a 2006 Ford Expedition on East Woolbright Road in Boynton Beach. Police said the women, children, a 1-month-old, oh my goodness, and a 2-month-old baby were found properly strapped in their car seats in the back seat of the vehicle. Who cares if they were properly strapped? Their mothers were both passed out in the front seat. 1-month-old and a 2-month-old baby, and they did this? Oh, that's disgusting. These women are scumbags. Both women were taken to Bethesda Hospital East. Detectives spoke to the women at the hospital and said O'Connor stated that she met Schweinhart at a drug treatment program. She said she picked up Schweinhart earlier that day to hang out, the report said. Police said O'Connor said that the two women had the same due date when they were pregnant, which brought them even closer as friends. O'Connor said the friends were having a conversation about her old drug dealer asking her whether she needed any drugs. So they decided to get some heroin from him, authorities said. Police said O'Connor purchased about $60 worth of heroin and the women snorted some of the heroin inside the vehicle in the presence of their children. According to the arrest report, O'Connor allowed Schweinhart to drive after they snorted the heroin because she thought Schweinhart was able to drive better under the influence of drugs. Wow. Not only did they get high and pass out, they were also driving under the influence with a 1-month-old and 2-month-old baby in the back seat. These people seriously do not care about their own kids. Police said O'Connor started shaking and became unresponsive after they left the parking garage where they snorted the drugs and remember Schweinhart yelling, "Oh my God, oh my God." She said she awaked to Boynton Beach fire rescue personnel around her. So they were completely out. Police said Schweinhart described the same sequence of incidents to detective. Both women were arrested on child neglect charges. Okay, so why not the drug charges? Just child neglect? Boynton Beach police spokesman Stephanie Slater said the infants were taken to the police department, where the Department of Children and Family responded as well. She said the infants were ultimately released to relatives. Wow. How could you do that shit with your babies in a car 1 month old? These women are animals. How could you do that to your own babies? I don't even feel sorry for them. Please leave your comment, ladies and gentlemen, and this is for patrons only. Boy, look at these recessive demons. Peace, family.